All eyes on me. Hi, everyone. Hello. How is everyone doing? Let me go a little. Let me just do this. Okay. Hello. Hello. I actually run adults in what? What? Oh, walking kids in nature. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. Hi, Gutter Fairy. Hi, Mango. Hi, Peanut. Hi, Bowser. Hi, Otter Rusi. Hi, Colty Dam. Welcome in. I hope you have fun. Welcome to the stream. Divas, how are we doing on this Monday? How was your weekend? Tell me everything. I want to know everything about your life because I am nosy and I want to know about your life. Tell me everything. Hey, all eyes on me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All eyes on me. Girl, why do I feel like Jules winning the season? It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Like I wasn't expecting her to win the season, but it wouldn't surprise me. You know why? Because they led into the edit when I think it was even Jules that said that like a lot of the times the person that wins the most amount of people with 4 wins rarely win the season. So maybe there was like some foreshadowing in case they wanna give Jules the win, it won't feel rigged for Anya, you know? It gives them a little bit of a like, wiggle room in case they want to do this. This weekend was my off weekend. I was gooned. Oh, so someone gooned you? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mm. Oh wow. Oh wow. Doom doom. Actually, Joella will win the lip sync SmackDown and re-enter the competition. Then she'll win and literally become a mattress. I love this. Mattress Isabella Broxella. Exactly. That's exactly what's gonna happen with her. That is literally what's going on. I agree with you. It is literally what's going on, and I think that is what we should expect from that moment. You know, then that mattress will be RuPaul's new Helix mattress in our future. Exactly, exactly. You farted at 3 a.m. this weekend. That's a very specific time, but I'm glad that you farted at 3 a.m. this weekend, girl. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So happy that you were able to do this. You know, so happy, happy, happy. You ever farted so hard you woke from sleeping? You know what? I've never done this. That never happened with me. But I've heard of people that have done this. I've heard of people that have done this. I honestly anyway, no. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it. Sorry, everybody. I was honestly. Anyways, hi Jota, how are you doing? Your TCG Pocket Riz are hilarious. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Please don't stop doing it. I don't plan on doing it. I do have some updates about content though that I want to talk about with everybody. But I do have some updates in terms of content. But I don't. Let me put this down. Yeah, I have some updates about content that I wanna let everyone know about. But it's not gonna be. But yeah, but I'm not gonna stop doing these edits. Well, I guess I'm gonna do it on. I'm gonna do this on. I'm gonna do this like by hand. Here's the thing. Then I'll do it later. Because that was the last thing that I forgot that I wanted to do. This is too fun. That top is so real. It's to remind everybody that like, hey, you know, do this. Please help me get a Switch. because I don't have the money for it. You know, I think it's just like a good reminder for everybody that, support your local streamers. Support them because they are sexy, fly, and beautiful, and they deserve some support. Get enough. We can't even pre-order them in the States. Really? Oh my god. The pre-order, I think, on the website that I saw is gonna open tomorrow. But I'm not gonna be able to do it anyway. Thank you for the follow. Hi Gook Mac. Thank you for the follow. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do them anyway. But you know what? It will be good. It will be good. Let me just. Okay, let me put this. I think this is going to be a little bit more clear. Okay. No, no, no. I won't pay a few more months probably. Nintendo said the tariffs had them. Oh, really? Hello, how are you doing? That's crazy. Really? Is it that bad? What do you think about Susie elimination? Jota, I was gagged. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I was gagged. I was gagged and I was gooped. I wasn't expecting her to be eliminated. Like I was so sure, like in my brain, like of course Susie Toot is going to the finale and like Silov is going to be eliminated. But when they eliminated Susie Toot, I was like, because I don't like I'm an anxious girly. I want to know what happened before the episode airs. So I generally know the spoilers. So I never watch it on Friday evening. I always watch it on Saturdays. Rooted her last toot, exactly. And I was like, then I knew that she was eliminated, and I was like, how? Why did they eliminate Susie? You know. But then you have to remember that it's very rare that RuPaul does not torture a theater girl, because the theater girl, for some reason, RuPaul loves torturing them. Loves torturing them. But I do believe that her not going to the top four, there is a high possibility that this will be better for her career than if she had gone to the top four, because it's something that everyone expected, and because of that, she can use that hype to her advantage, and like propel her career, which is very similar when you think about Trixie Mattel, and then she came back, won an All Stars by circumstance, basically, but won the All Stars. Irish production will pick a lane. Either track record matters in lip syncs or it doesn't. I think it's production. It's production. It's a big stage and it's production, and it's about I don't see Drag Race as like Drag Race is not a bias proof competition. It's not, you know. So sometimes we can be mad about an elimination. Sometimes we can disagree with some eliminations. But regardless of what it is, it's different to Fought on the Way. But regardless of what it is, it's what best for the show. And when you're doing a show like that, you also have to kind of like try to predict which drag queen will be better, which drag queen will be stronger, or will have like the fans will love. So it's a little bit of a mind game also in the production room to make sure like what are they gonna do. I personally find that type of storytelling a little tiring, because when you try to control things a little too much, it can backfire very easily. That's why I normally like the Dragula type of production more, because not only are they very like the Boulets are very open and very transparent about how production goes. Also, they don't write a storyline. They basically like let things go and let things happen. And if there's anything that is like creating a problem to production, then they will get the person in and they will say like, you have to solve this on camera. It's like an agreement. Like if something is happening, just do it on camera. Just don't do it off camera, for God's sake. And they always say that like they turn on the cameras and they just go at it. So it's really interesting. It's really like a strategy of how you want to do things, right? As I just want Big Brother style Drag Race. You think it would exist already? That would be. I don't know. I don't know. That's an interesting aspect. That's an interesting thing. There is this one kind of like house, whatever, that they brought in a bunch of like drag queens to participate, wasn't it? Wasn't like one of those things where like they brought in a bunch of people to participate in like a drag race thing? and then everybody was there in the drag race thing. And actually, this season would have just been Corey and Lydia boinging it. What is boinging it? You mean like having sexual intercourse? Sucking dick and cock?
Just as sweet as St. Lucia.
Titty. You know? Hi, Peanut. I'm good, girl. I'm good. I'm a little tired today. Mondays are days where I'm generally a little more tired, but overall I'm good. I'm good. I've been thinking a little bit and have been reflecting on my content, and I am very grateful that I've met the people that I've met online because they have been so nice to me. But I've have been reflecting on my content a little bit and how am I gonna do this and real shit, same. And what am I gonna do with my content and where am I gonna, how am I gonna move forward and all of that? And I think I landed on a space where I'm gonna dial back a little bit from the edits. So I'm not gonna post edits every single day. So like the edits, as you know, the VGC and the TCG edits, because they are not only do they take quite a far long time, TikTok is not necessarily giving me what I need like financially in terms of that. Like the first 3 months were really good. April has been really bad. And I think I'm gonna use this as like not a sign, but as like what's the word? It's like a not advent. Hi Papita, ¿cómo estás, mi amor? But not posting daily edits. I will literally self-immolating protest. Just wait. Well, Gutter, it's the thing is, hi Jen, how are you doing, my love? The thing is that it depends. It really depends, because like TikTok is my motivation to post daily content was basically the AdSense money that I get from the content creator program. I'm being very, very transparent with everyone. I know you're kidding, Gutter. Don't worry. It's like it's very it's the is trends flat. Yeah, I know. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing a little update on content. And basically what's happening is like what hi Master Crowther, how are you doing? Welcome in. What really captured me, like what was my motivation to do the daily stuff was because it was giving me some interesting money, right? But as soon as that started going down, because it started going down a little bit last month as well. As soon as that started going down, I was like, okay, so I don't have that motivation anymore to really like grind that kind of like daily stuff. So now I'm gonna do things a little different. So I'm gonna continue posting the edits, of course, but I'm just gonna $40. I go, when did you know you were gay? Master, before I answer that question, how old are you, sweetie? And are you a homosexual as well? Are you part of the queer community or not? Before I even answer the question, sweetie. Very old. Master, I'm probably older than you. I'm probably older than you. Not the home essential, 36. Oh! I'm 34. I was expecting to be older than you because I'm generally the older woman. And happy you're doing better. Thank you, Papita. So, yeah, so I decided to just change a few things around and
Just as sweet as St. Lucia.
Is that my sister, Artemirs? Is that
Hello, Dubai.
Thank you for the follow, Cosidem. Is that my sister, Artemirs? Oh my god, she is a diva and icon, a legend. Thank you for your prime sub on my channel. Hi, Jer. Oh my god, bam. How are you doing, love? Let me see if my shout out works. Because I said a shout out. Let me see. Artemirs. Let me see if it works. No, sorry. Is this? Oh, it didn't work. Period. Just the target display name didn't work. So I need to fix that. But we're almost there. We're almost. We almost did it. I made you laugh so much. Why? What did I do? Was it my funny face? Let me test this. Let me see if this works better. Let's see what happens. Okay, so the target display name. I need to say what I need to see what happened with the target display name and check that out. But anyway, the important thing is that it worked. Period. Hello, Dubai. Thank you for being here, girl. And follow my sister Artemirs. They are an icon, a legend, and the moment, and a woman in STEM. Just curious. Sorry for being blunt. No, it's because, Master, a lot of the times when people come with these questions, they are ill-intended and they want to be trolls. So if you're not a queer person, it's important to understand that when you come to queer people streams out of nowhere asking those questions, we are very guarded because we are used to people just harassing us for free. Fun. I was wondering why I don't follow you here, but I got confused since I follow you everywhere else. That's absolutely fine, girl. Twitch is a different world for a lot of people. We actually have to go to the queer council to get our final decision. You're so stupid. We love women in STEM. Women in STEM is the future. I agree. Women are the future. Generally women do things better in general, overall, because they are generally 3 times more prepared to get the same opportunities. Well, Master, if you are not a queer person, let me ask you this then. When did you know you were straight? When did you know you were a straight person? That's and think about it. And if you have an answer for that question, it's just probably going to be a similar answer that I would give you. You know? It's not something that we are not born straight and then boom we become a gay person. We like something changes. We are born, and then we as any human being, we are developing and learning and evolving, learning about society, about the people around us, and then we start to realize who is attractive to us. Like, what are the things that attract us, you know? So, and that's what we realize. And then we realize, am I a homosexual? Am I bisexual? Is it something with a different name? You know? Not Katja, she came out of a gay lake. She did. She absolutely came out of a gay lake. Yeah. So yeah, divas, just to finish the point about content creation, I'm going to dial back on the content just a little bit. When I get a boner, when my friend's mom got under... I love that. When I got a boner, when my friend's mom got undressed, when I was about 11, I think, diva, it's very, like, literally someone had a similar experience, but with someone's dad, or like, you know what a lot of gay people, what gets a lot of gay people, sorry, let me restart that. You know what a lot of gay, oh God, why is it hard for me to finish my sentence? You know what is most of gay men's sexual awakening? I will tell you, it is, do you know when you go to the supermarket? When you would go to the supermarket with your mother or someone else, and then you would go and then you would look at the underwear aisle, and then you would see those underwear pictures of those men, and then you will see the bulges, and then we all were like, now why is my titty tingling? Now why am I feeling something in my panties? This is common experience. We have one brain as gay people. A lot of us gay men, that's how we did it. I do find other men attractive, but not the same way. And that's fair, Master, because there are some women that I find really attractive. Beautiful, incredible, but it's not sexually. It's not sexual. You know, it's nothing sexual. And the thing is that one thing for you is that I think it's cool for you to think about is also remember the sexuality is in a spectrum. So so there are men who can have good sexual relationships with other men, but they are not, their attraction does not go to anything romantic. And that's fine. You know, I remember my friend's dad lifting me into a boat, and I was like, oh my God, why do I want him to hold me? Well, you wanted him to you wanted him to get his out, his 7-inch out, and shove it up in see, I'm just kidding. You were a kid. This is a joke, Twitch. In Minecraft. Hi, Earl. How are you doing? Oh my God, Earl. How are you doing, Diva? Let me give a shout out to Miss Earl, Mama. Miss Earl. Getting to Miss Earl here. Earl, I almost got you live. Almost. Because I went to sleep really, really late yesterday. And I almost got you live. Almost. But I was at, because I was watching Pearl T's stream, and then you rated in, and I was like, shit, that's the time that Earl streams, you know? And then I followed you, so I can know. Okay, so let me catch up. Sorry, people. That is real. I know. I remember my friend that we talked about my little 7-year-old lesbian asked to Victoria's Secret, Goog, are you Mac? How do I call you? Gooch? Are you a lesbian? Stop the camera. Stop the music. I love lesbians. Lesbians have a special place in my heart here at the Water Shiny. Not Water Shine. Water Shine was my first name in streaming. It's Shiny Stone now. Sorry. Here at the Shiny Stone LLC Incorporated, we love, admire, and worship lesbians. Thank you. Thank you. Lisbonism. Exactly. She's from Lisbon. Exactly. That is exactly why. Anyway. Also, it's a spectrum. I'm bi, but lean certain ways. You get it, queen. Period. I did it wrong when I accidentally ran into gay documentary when I was not documentary when I was 11 and 12. You get assigned a pop star at birth if you're gay. Mine is Gaga. Absolutely, absolutely. Not sure what you mean. The you get it, queen is. Let me translate in a different way. Observe yourself and how you feel about other people and understand how that impacts you. And if you feel something or not, you can try it out, you know? Hello, of course, you're an icon. I remember when I thought Bussy was butt puss and not boy puss. Oh, you mean the word? Okay, I thought it referred to the same thing. I just didn't even. I just never even considered if it was butt or boy. I just you know, Lisbon exactly. Lesbian rights. Of course, absolutely. We adore the lesbians years. Grats on hating men, diva. Exactly. I love your tank t-shirt. Thank you. It shows my titties a little bit. It gives my titties a better look, you know. And I did chest day today, so it gives my titties a little more oomph, you know. I'm so jealous. Period. I had, but Artemis, you have you are in a relationship with a man, in a happy relationship with a man. What the fuck are you talking about, Diva? Like, why? I honestly love, I love the homosexuals that come into my chat or in my life and they're like, oh my God, ugh, man, oh my God, like, I could never. And bitch, you are in a full committed relationship for years, in a full committed, happy relationship for years. What the fuck are you talking about? Why would you come here in my chat? All these people that are single agree with us, be included in the group just to say, yeah, you know what? I mean, okay, so let me just call my boyfriend who has a 9-inch and he shoves that inside my ass every weekend, and I cannot, and I have to wear and I have to wear an adult diaper because of that. You know, like that's so disgusting. You know, Ushy gussy, ushy gushy. My that's crazy. I mean, I like to look for a reason. Oh, Earl. Oh my God, stop. We do have a pop star. I am ahead of. Oh, you are Ava Max? There's not a lot of you are there, Jin. I don't think there's a lot of Ava Max fans here in general. Like if I mean no, I'm not girl. I'm not leaving you alone. I'm not leaving you alone.
Bam!
Not leaving you alone.
Bam!
No, ma'am. All right, I gotta go. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Take care. Go to therapy. Take care. I'll say I hate men, and I have a full husband for 5 years now. Well, Gutter Fairy. Period. You're awful. I agree. Whitney, yours is Whitney? Well, rest in peace, girl. Imagine being in a relationship with a man and then hate men. Meanwhile, I've been single since before the pandemic. Girl, I've been single for 8 years, mama. Ooh. Unless we have turned straight. What do you mean turned straight? I've dealt with so many evil twinks. I've earned hating men. Artemis, you've earned hating men. You absolutely earned. Listen, I'm gonna be very honest with everyone. Can I be honest? Can I be a little can I be honest? Controversial yet brave. Hating twinks, not hating twinks, sorry. Being attracted to twinks is a curse. It is a curse. If you're attracted to it is a curse, mama. Because they are demonic, small little homosexuals who have gained too much power over the past years and do not know what to do with that power properly. They are hard to deal with, mama. They are girl. It is a moment. It is a moment. Yeah. I don't know what that means. I don't know what means gutter fairy. Not gutter fairy, sorry, master. What do you mean it does you do what? It means we support you. Clock it. Where the membies at? You know what? Clap if you like some non-binary pussy. Clap in the chats if you like to eat some non-binary pussy. You know? Claps in chat. I think that's fair. So the divas know. I love that Bowser communicates in emotes. Never written, just emotes. I love that. I love that. Not a dying fan, but she delivers. Okay, let's go single gang, period. We love non-binary people here. We absolutely love. Can you imagine? He went from a fagoat to a conservative family member. You know what that means, right, Otarusi? That grinder is popping, honey. That grinder is popping. I was attracted to anyone who gave me attention. I was going through it, and then your husband got you, and he was like, let me do the work. I am weak for twinks, Matt. I'm sorry, Diva. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry. Hi. Yeah, it's a Bean. I'm gonna call you Bing. Hi, Bing. Hello, fellow goobers. It's giving goober. How are you doing, love? Welcome, man. I'm happy to have you here. Big clap, period. And everybody started clapping exactly that. Daydam bussy, the daydam bussy, okay. Says, what? When I play stream Dreamlight Valley and it's nice. What is that? What does that mean? Disney World. But also, yeah, being attracted to twinks is a curse. Thank God I'm into nerdy dad bod man. Jin, same. Disney World. Oh, okay, Disney World. Okay. Well, fun. Also, Earl, I'm sorry for your loss for playing Dreamlight Valley. I'm sorry for your loss. But I appreciate you. Ooh. What if I told you that was just the final stage evolution of nerd twinks? You know what? The amount of nerds that I've met on their 30s who have evolved into like dad bod, muscle gaze, and so on, but were twinks in their earlier years, that is a little crazy. I will tell you that is a little crazy. It's a lot of them, lots of them, and then I understand why it is hard to relate with a lot of them. It's because they've never been to the experience of being like a bear or overweight. So it's a very, very interesting experience when you're trying to relate to them. Hi, I'm Earl. Hi, Earl. My brother showed me one of your videos from Instagram, and I had to give a follow here. So glad to catch you live. Well, thank you, girl. I'm glad you're see. Shiny stone is shared amongst families, and I'm not talking about gangbangs. Period. My loss. How did that game hurt you? I just don't like farming games. I just don't like farming games in general. And I'm gonna be very honest with you, Earl. It's very hard for me to watch a farming game and think it's fun. Like someone like, is it a farming game? Isn't that one of those farming games like Animal Crossing kind of shit? Yeah, exactly. Farming game, Disney's team, like exactly. It's kind of boring. It's kind of boring to watch, girl. I'm sorry. Kind of boring to watch. I'm not into twink pussy. I'm into men putting their 6-inch carrot in my pussy. Okay, 6-inch carrot. Claps for the 6-inch carrot divas. The 6-inch carrot divas on the world. I feel like 80% of gay gamers. Sorry. Oh my god. Now my chat going so are into bears. Clock it. Artemirs, I would like to disagree with you. I understand where you're coming from, but I would like to disagree with you. But a lot of the nerdy men that are into me and that are not bears, most of them are nerdy and into gaming, which facilitates my life. But I would disagree with you. Can you shout out my good sis Vibrea Thor? Hi Puff, how are you doing? Vibrator? Oh, your sister Vibrator? I have one shove it up my ass. Anyway, an angel just died from that sentence. I agree. This is my. Can I say something for a second? I was also single for a long time, 2018, 2019. I left an 11-year-old toxic relationship. It took me a while to leave. Oh, wow. Shiny Stone is shared. Shared. Everybody shut up, Luna Snow main drive. Well, Luna Snow, I don't know. There's some people are talking on the Discord that there were some updates in like the matchups and how characters would work with each other. Farming game, but it's actually the infamous Dust Bowl, and you just starve. Dust Bowl? I don't know that reference. I was about to say my brother is actually gay, loves drag queens. He also knows my humor. Your videos are exactly my humor. See, as I said on previous streams, bridging the gap between queer people and straight people. No, it's not a farming game. I don't like Stardew or anything like that, but bullshit. Thank you so much. Well, sometimes I rescue Minnie from a curse. Oh my god, how could I doubt? How could I doubt that? How could I? How dare I? How dare I? But it's actually, yeah, how dare I? Disney adults when they pay $60 for inferior Animal Crossing. Ooh. Did you hear that? Do you hear the ticking? That's how big that clock was, honey. That's how big that clock was. Clock it. As someone who 100% New Horizon and you leave, be gone. Ooh, are we exposing the divas? I call her Snow Tina. Snow Tina is crazy. Snow Tina is a little crazy. Tina Snow is also crazy. Y'all think Luna Snow goes skiing? Not drag Disney. Well, I'm not straight, Limao. I'm heteros. Okay. And non-binary. Okay. I was like, because the way it ain't even $40, because the way you said it, I was like, oh, maybe it's a straight person, because that happened before. But you know what, Diva? Thank you for being here. We support you, and thank you for being a diva, an icon, a legend. Thank you. And give it, and also, I will say something, not you rubbing those while saying skiing. Rubbing what? Desire song pops my post so hard. I feel like that SpongeBob floating meme. What song is this? Oh, Past Life. I don't recognize this song. I don't remember. Does it matter for men? Master, let's have a conversation. Come here, just between you and me. Just between you and me. Come here. Come here. Are you here because you want a little bit of attention? Because I feel like you know that information. I feel like you know the answer to your question. Oh, does it matter for men? I feel like you know the answer to that question. It's fair if you want attention, but you know. Also, yes, I love a man who, because I am taller than I am 6 foot, so which is 183 and something centimeters. Also, give it to the Arrow Ace divas to be the dirtiest and make the dirtiest jokes and have the crazy thing. It's so funny. The Gaming Malamut, hi Diva! First time catching the stream, just wanted to say real quick, thanks to you, Bam, hello Dubai, and Just as Sweet as St. Lucia has been added to my daily lexicon. And honestly, you are so welcome for creating an issue in your life to have normal conversations with people. I know it's here. Oh. Now you divas need Jesus. Now you divas need Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh wow. For the Ace Divas for being the wildest sluts in the group, honey. Clap for them. Clap for the Ace Divas. But it's true. You know what? I was talking to a friend of mine about this, and they were telling me that what they were telling me is that because sex is something that they see themselves outside of, it's easier to talk about it because it's like you're talking about like a random topic and you're laughing about it. I have to go to my work meeting, but you're amazing. So glad we finally met. Earl, oh my God, thank you for being here. Thank you for, I hope to catch one of your streams, but thank you. Have a good day at work. Make a lot of money so you can support content creators. Thank you, Diva. Go have a good day at work. And for speaking of relationships, I had to break up with my partner because of my needs not being met. And it wasn't toxic, just too many things made it fall apart. I mean, that's how it works in a lot of relationships when your needs are not being met. And I'm glad it was just like a healthy end in terms of, hey, this is not like you're not
Period.
Thank you for the 500 biddies for some titties. Ooh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. They make my titties grow. Thank you. Um, Steeping the doll, mama. Okay. I was just guessing if it's a thing, like, a big deal for others. Earl has money. I would say gay men don't care as much about height, usually anyway. It's weird. I would say it depends. That's what I was going to say. It depends because there are men who are. It depends. I would say it's not as a hard no as it is for women, as it is for like your typical straight cis women. I love this Gardevoir emote, by the way. I don't think it's as common because if you think about it, like straight women have this thing where like the man has to be taller and men have like, oh, my whatever wife girlfriend has to be smaller and all that stuff, And bottoms care more. I'll say about height. Oh yeah, that's right. So gutter fairy, that happens because I would say the more heteronormative a gay man is, the more they will mimic the more they will mimic the dynamic between a straight man and a straight woman. You know, the more heteronormative they are, they will want to mimic that. So the top would be the more dominant one that would play more of the quote unquote masculine / man role, and then the bottom would be more of the submissive one, playing more the feminine role. And listen, that is very much applicable whenever you have those kinds of relationships, like the gay man who is put in the more like femme presenting kind of like role, they will experience very much like a lot of things that straight women experience when they are in, or women experience when they are in straight relationships with straight men. So like the emotional unavailability, the not caring about their feelings, just wanting to have sex, the the lack of emotional intelligence and all that good stuff. You know, that's very understandable. Two people need to be catching the same wave. If not, it should be fixed or quit. Yeah, it's constant conversation, right? It's constant conversations about those things. Them yaoi couples. It's been so long since I've ever watched a yaoi. I really don't care about height because it has nothing to do with how a man would go and shove his inches in. Oh, and afterwards we're both. Oh, oh. She said, "Do you have 10 inches? If you don't have 10 inches, I don't want any conversations with you. It needs to be deep inside. I need to cry every night." She said, "Size queen, you know." Also, when you said aces make the dirtiest jokes too, to my closest friend especially, and he gets so flustered, it's worth it every time. The table leg up the ass. Exactly. Hi, Jimmy. How are you doing, my love? Exactly. Up the ass. Up the pussy. Up the pussy. You mean Peach and Daisy on Mario Kart? That is crazy. That you, at this point, just call, just call them, just call it. Just go, just do it. But it is because the thing making all the IKEA employees uncomfortable. Exactly. She is banned in every IKEA around her area. But also, it is true. Like a lot of the ace divas, they just do a lot of the dirty jokes because it's funny to them, because they don't feel anything about it, and because there's so much things like the people who are not ace are like, oh god, they feel uncomfortable because it's their experience. To be honest, I'm tired of tall men. I want the short kings about my height. It would be so cute. I mean, if I think about ideal, or like I'm talking about like attraction, not talking about personality. Like attraction, I will be more easily and quickly attracted to a man that is taller than me and stronger, like tall and strong. That really just I'm like I lose. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm getting on my knees now. So yeah, but what happens is that sometimes those people are horrible people. So it's not like 100% that like around my height, and sometimes a little shorter. I don't mind. Like I love men who are like strong, you know? I generally prefer bigger men because they know how to handle me better, physically. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh. But that is not 100% true. It's just easier. because I'm big. I'm 6 foot. So, you know, it can be complicated. Mr. Tummus and the hobbits in Lord of the Rings were part of my awakening. I mean, listen, Diva. I got assaulted by Daisy. I get assaulted by Daisy all the time in Mario Party, so I'm currently beefing with her. Jin, you need Jesus. I think you need to sage your Mario Party games. Yeah, I don't know about the true short kings. 157. Okay, she's a short king. Period. Is that okay? So to the Americans over there, 157 is, I don't remember how much is 157. Give me a second, because y'all talk in inches and all that bullshit. So 157 in feet. It's 5'2". So she is a 5'2" diva. 5'1", 5'1", 5'2". Yeah. Master, stop! Oh my god! Oh my god! Stop! No, no, don't do this! Oh no! Oh no, Master! I am working. I'm streaming. How dare you? No. I don't know how much in feet. Well, but inches, you know exactly. In inches, you know how to do the thing. You know, being big and tall and wanting someone bigger and taller. Someone needs to give us a purple hearts, girl. It's over. Yeah, for me, I do feel some intimate feelings. It's just not wanting to do it. I'm more about the fantasy fight. I know, I know. I was talking I was texting this guy a while ago, and we were talking about like how a lot of the times we are whores in theory, but in practice, it's like, girl, I would never. I would never. Not even, oh, girl. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of information for me. You know, like in my mind, it's like, oh, that's amazing. But when you think about the logistics, dealing with everything, the smells, girl. You know what? I see. I'm American. I don't know anything about that. What the fuck is a kilometer? Yeah. What the fuck even is a kilometer? 192. 192 is 6'4". 6'4". That is crazy. I mean, you didn't have to get on your knees. That's the good part. Master, stop. Oh my god. No, Master, what are you talking about? Oh my god. Stop. Stop. You're making me blush. Oh my god. You live in Northern EU? Oh my god, I live in the UK. Stop, Master. Oh, stop. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Realness, for me, it's like, sorry for being a perverted freaking celibate prude at the same time. Literally. Not UK, luckily. Now, why do you have to be so rude? You're from Finland. I could live in Finland. I could be there. I've heard that Finland is a great place to live. You know? I don't know. I'm from Louisiana, y'all. You have your own sauna. That is the most Finnish thing ever. That is the most Finnish thing ever. Having a sauna, the sauna culture in Finland is crazy, you know? Louisiana, but glad I can be even read, nevertheless understand inches. I didn't want to say it, but you said it. I can say it here, but it begins with have. It. I'm writing the Master Crowther Chinese. Shut up. Oh my god, gutter, stop. Love me some Scandinavian man, not gonna lie. Me too. Me too. Like, but I love them too. Me, but I have a fear of intimacy. Per. The girl shiny so collab when you're welcome anytime. Just hit me up, Master. I don't even know your face, Master. Oh my god. I need to concentrate. I need to play Pokemon in a few minutes. You stop. You're making me flustered. Oh my god. Do you have a fat, girthy wallet? Anyway, thank God it's just me. I be texting the freakiest shit, but I actually like shy Christian boy IRL, and the gag is even been not Christian since my teen years. But here's the thing. It's the ideas are better than, because when we are creating those things, our brain creates like how we think it would feel. So we think it feels in a different way. But then once we experience some of those fantasies, we're like, oh, you know what? Maybe no. Maybe that's a no. How about you prove that by dropping some coins, Diva? Oh, oh, wow. It's not like I added an exclamation point tip. Oh my God. Out of all the 12 apostles, out of all 12 apostles, who you letting hit first? That is crazy. That is a crazy thing to say, Diva. That is crazy. Should we do a tier list of the apostles? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that, but that's crazy. Your dog is sick. Woof. I'm sorry, I could not even keep a straight face doing that. Sorry. I can see that. Well, Master, why don't you she getting giga banned off Twitch and TikTok. Girl, I've already been banned on TikTok, honey. I'm banned for a week. I cannot stream on TikTok until next Friday. Every fucking time that I stream on TikTok on my phone, not here, not on the thing, but on my phone, that I always get banned for some bullshit that doesn't make sense. The last time I was banned, I left. I was like, I'm just gonna change my shirt. I'll be right back. And then I left. And when I came back, and when I came back, there was like, oh, you could, the connection failed. I was like, oh, interesting. Let me go live again. And it was like, ban for hateful misconduct. I didn't even say a word about anything. We were talking about banana bread. You know, that is so nasty. That is so nasty. Better not say bad about my dog. We will never say anything bad about your dog. I was gonna say you should join the Discord. You know, you should join the Discord. Shut up, Artemis. You should join the Discord, and then we have a pet pics section in the Discord, were you hating on banana bread? No, we were talking. I was making banana bread. I was talking to the divas because it was my first time making banana bread, by the way, not not Amazon saying, I'm sorry, diva, you're not on the line to get a Switch 2. I wasn't even gonna be able to afford it, you know. Were you hating on? Yeah, not you talking about DK's bananas. Ooh, but had a good time here. Thanks. Master, why would you reject me like that? Why would you reject me after our beautiful story? We had such a beautiful romance over the past 15 minutes. Why would you do me like that? Why would you treat me? Why would you use me and throw it by the side and throw me to the side, throw me to the curb or whatever American people say? Why would you do that to me in front of my friends, family, and folks? How dare you? How very dare you? This is what you can expect from these straight men who are. What do you mean hit me up? Master, I don't even have any of your socials or anything. How can I know? How can I hit you up? Stop. Then I would possibly join, but I gotta know what's in it. What do you mean what's in it? We just talk a lot of shit about Pokemon. It literally is. Like it's not it's there is no safe for work channel. None. And I don't want to deal with that, The hate was there. The hate crime against you. They weren't saying you did it. They were saying why they did it. I know, right? I'm editing the fanfic right now, Miss Ma'am. This is a canon event. And now he's saying that I should go after him. That I should go after him and follow him. I've been to this hookup. Ooh. Well, we've all been there. I want to make sure I heard you correctly. No, we have no channel that is not safe for work. So nobody is posting their selfies. Nobody is posting their shirtless pics. This is not your... I just want to let everyone know who might be interested in joining the Discord. This is not your typical homosexual experience Discord. It's not a bunch of gay men talking about, how was your weekend? Oh my god, I'm so tired. Oh my god, I don't want to work. Oh my god, life is... Or like just posting bullshit. We actually talk about Pokemon. We talk about memes. We have a laugh, and we don't have a channel where people keep posting their asses. No one is pointing hole in Chinese Discord. Exactly. Thank you. Posting. Exactly. No. And they're not gonna do, Mama, they're not gonna do it. We actually just compare whole pics in the Discord and rate out of 10. Shut the fuck up. Shiny, the behavior that you have exhibit is a whore-like, and the whore jumped out, then it jumped back in. I would never do that. I would never do that. Oh my god, Masters. Stop. What monologue did I just walk into? Hi, Polsky Georgie. I love the name. It's a piece named I'm Not Like the Other Gays. Makes sense. Thank goodness I am an adult, but still gotta ask nice since some people are down bad. Girl, I think the fact that you wanted to make sure that a homosexual that you found online about their Discord channel is extremely valid, because you cannot trust us a lot of the time. No, we generally just share bad memes and talk about Pokemon literally and have discussions about Pokemon. And sometimes the VGC girls just go into it insanely. They just start going like into theory crafting. You know, we have a whole channel about For Legends ZA where the divas talk about the new game and what they think the new game is gonna be. I got same. I'm not like other gays. I'm neurodivergent like Pokemon at bottom. See, I'm like, no one is like me. I love bad memes. I'm joining immediately. Exclamation point Discord divas. Exclamation point Discord. Oh my god, I'm neurodivergent too. ADHD rise up. Or autistic. I don't know which one of the beautiful things you are. But some of them. Okay, divas. Let me hold your hand when I say that 70% of gay people. Your autism. Happy autism. A few of my favorite like overused jokes is when we got to autumn and fall and people are like, happy autism. I genuinely love it. The Legend ZA cause Zaza and Nintendo smoke too much. Love. In fact, my sister and her wife got married, but I had to sign the papers. Lesbian rights. What do you mean you had to sign the papers? I thought Finland was like an advanced country where like people are like one of those, Nordic countries where everybody is just like free and happy. So are y'all a Leo throuple? I got a Crash Bandicoot and Yu-Gi-Oh! ADHD, not the ADHD that make me good at things. I had to sign because she wanted to take out family name. Oh, okay. So give context, Diva. I was worried. I was like, hold on a second. What's going on? Like, I thought Finland was, I am from Brazil, honey. Although gay marriage is legal in Brazil since it's been a lot of years, and nobody was able to take that out. No one. Also, when Bolsonaro got into power, we had the biggest amount of gay people marrying, like queer people marrying, and then that never went out. So we still have our rights guaranteed. Okay, period. Sorry to the US divas. Of course, there's been a gay marriage first. Yeah, I remembered that's being like an information. We love to see lesbian allies. I mean, lesbian allies are smart people. Let us all remember that we all, as gay men, a lot of us gay men, mostly in the United States, by the way, get to have the care, or got in the past to have the care and all of that. They were able to get all of this because lesbians, they were able to be guaranteed care because lesbians really fought for your rights. Can I DM you something on Discord? It's not sexual or anything. It's just some urgent tea. Harusi, you can. We lying now? What do you mean we're lying? It's part of your queer history in the US, divas. Sure, Harusi, you can DM me. I hope it's nothing. Lesbians, nurses, and workers fought for AIDS treatment. That is very true. Exactly. And then what did we do as amazing people? We didn't give them. We treat them like shit, and we didn't allow them to come into our spaces. Fire. I enjoyed. Thanks for letting me in the queer zone. Absolutely. Welcome to the queers. Welcome to the queers in STEM. In Pokemon more specifically. Okay, no one was killed at Stonewall. Nobody was killed at Stonewall? All right. Utter Rusi, that was I'm not gonna share that. Hi Ring, hi sister, hello. I'm not gonna share that, but you know what? Some let's just say that rejection is what do they say? That rejection is liberation or rejection is redirection or whatever the fuck they say. Let's just call it that. Let's just say that. Let's just say that, you know? So divas to the first biggest one, well, absolutely. Just about gay men, the US is not very nice. No, I'm talking about in the past. Can I come into the queer zone? I showered. Absolutely. Ring, are you not in my Discord? That you just gave it 10 more years on this planet, I can tell, period. No, mamas. No, mama. Let's maybe later. Maybe by the end of stream, I'll tell you what happened. Later we'll talk later. You know, we'll talk later. So divas, I think it's time for us to play Pokemon because I've been yapping for like more than an hour. I was just making lewd comments. Oh, Ring. I think it's time for us to play some TCG because you know it's been more than an hour, and y'all know that I generally stream for like 2 hours. So, so you know, I think we should do this. Please go to the Discord. This is a Christian Twitch channel now. How dare you? Absolutely. How dare you? Now hold on, Diva. Hello. Hello. What do you mean? Can you? Okay, thank you. I was just gonna say. Okay. Boom. Are we so ready to play some Pokemon? Are we ready to play some? I need to make this a little prettier. This is not looking good. But you know what? It is what it is. I fixed other stuff on stream today, so we're gonna handle that. We're gonna be happy. Hi Shark! Oh my God, Nikki Blonsky from the shut the fuck up, Shark. I don't know how I deal with you, to be honest. I don't know how I deal with you. Honestly, I don't know. It's so Christian that next time there will be 12 apostles on hotness. We'll be rating them. Now already? I know. Oh yeah, no, I'm not using Tickenton. So divas, today, if any of my viewers would like to battle me, do let me know because today is a battle against WIGGLYTUFF day. So if you want to battle my WIGGLYTUFF deck, oh my God, hi Eba, how are you doing, my love? How are you doing, my queen? I hope you're doing good. Let me give you a shout out, Eba, for my Spanish speakers in chat. Eba is from Peru and they stream in Spanish and they are a wonderful artist and they play Pokemon and they are a homosexual. Is it just me or is Shining Reverie being super generous with hits? I have got 2 Shiny 4. I would say it's better than the other ones for sure. It's way better than the other pack. I wouldn't say it's that generous yet, but it's way better. I would say it's way better. You know, there's more what? Oh my God, not that, girl. All right. Okay. Otter Wussy, you are an icon. Hi, Slam. I saw your TikTok story. Why were you banned? Diva, because... can I be honest with you? I have no fucking idea at this point. I don't know. I don't know why was I banned. Because I was literally streaming on my kitchen, making banana bread. And then I walked out. I said, oh my God, it's warm. I'm going to change my shirt. And then I went to my room. When I was walking back to the kitchen, I looked at my phone and it said that I lost connection. I was like, oh. And then I came back. And then I came back to, then I was like, let me go live again. And once I tried to go live again, guess what, Mimi? I was banned for hateful conduct. And I was like, we were talking about banana bread. What's going on? Like, that happens to me all the time. I'm not sure if there's like someone If TikTok is on me or if like someone is reporting me because someone hates me, I don't know. That could be a possibility as well. You know, that could be very much a real possibility. Can we clock a gag and tell my TCG to give me Tinkaton X because he's the only one besides Pikachu I'm still missing. I have 3 Tinkatons. Ooh. You're actually thinking about creating a. They thought you were getting bread. Maybe. When they thought banana bread was code for, you know, shoving a dick up my ass. Maybe. I don't know. But that would be really cool. I mean, you know, I support you. You know what? I support you, and I think it would be really cool. And also, let me tell you something about you. I know you have like a bunch of views on your YouTube. The AdSense, when you're getting viewers from like US, UK, and so on, is delicious. So I think you should. TikTok was so gagged by Shiny's hotness that they had to ban him from out of spite. Well, let's not go all the way there. I feel like a TikTok monitor is allergic to bananas and was scared. Probably, yeah. There's a different site for that kind of bread. I know, right? That's why Twitch is better. I mean, TikTok for me, I realized that like TikTok is, because exactly, I agree, because they don't have this emote. TikTok is, in one way, TikTok can be a little annoying, but TikTok is good to have, like, when people want to support you through gifts, you have access, you access that money right away. But I don't think TikTok is a reliable platform. That's the only bad part of TikTok. It's not a reliable platform for streaming, you know? It's well known for banning out of nowhere. I know, it's weird. Love you! But I do think like TikTok is like very weird about that, and it's not a consistent. Hi Evan, I just wanted to know. I've been saying $1 million pussy in my head. Oh, you're absolutely welcome. I'm glad I am making your life of having normal conversations be a little harder. Move aside, Cynthia. I'm the real Pokemon diva now. Well, are you really? Mine is maybe worth like $36. Okay, I mean, Gutter, go off, diva. If that's how much yours is worth, you know what? You better work, mama. You do you, diva. I support you. Okay, that was not exactly... Oh, but we have a Pokeball. Let's see what I get. Also, Evan, thank you for coming in. Welcome in. Where did you find me, girl? Did you find me on Instagram? Where did you find me? Because I got beef with her Milotic and her clip-on bang. She doesn't have a clipper. There's no... I won't accept Cynthia. Oh my god. What's the word? When you talk shit about someone, I don't remember. Why people always talking about Cynthia when the answer is right there? Slender, thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Hi, Mr. Fran. Thank you. Oat Sea Hag. Obsessed with that name. Welcome in, Oat Sea Hag. How are you doing? I'm obsessed with your name. Thank you so much for being here. Ooh. Period. Bam. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm happy you're here. Mr. Fran from AZ. From AZ is Arizona? Is AZ Arizona, honey? Because I don't remember. Her serve. Oh my god, you have... Is that Michael's? Is that Michael's T-Hag? That is Michael's, period. I love this emote from Michael. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. On Insta and finally caught a stream. I have a feeling you're in a different time zone. I am in the UK currently, so yeah. I am in a little bit of a different time zone, for sure. I keep seeing people hating on that Giratina card when it's so pretty. It is, but it's not the card per se. The problem is more on the... You're also in the UK? Well, the problem is more on the animation. Because the animation, exactly, because it looks like you're going through a colonoscopy when you're using that card. You know, it's kind of crazy. So yeah. I am... Oh, thank you. That's... Ooh, wait. Hold on. Am I gonna have enough damage? Are you gonna... Please attack me. Please attack my Wigglytuff. Attack her. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. That is exactly what I needed, Diva. And that's fine. And he made a mistake. And I'll tell you why. Because he used his two... He used the energy, and it's gonna take them a little bit. So, how much damage do I deal? I do 130... This increases 20, right? So 20. So this is going to be 150. I don't think it's gonna make any difference. So I think I'm gonna do this and let it. Ooh, look who's back. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're going to attack. And I'm gonna take 40 damage, but that's fine because I have potion. Now, how are you gonna win, Diva? Like, what's your plan? In the traditional sense. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, girl. Mama! Diva! Queen! Where's my potion? Let me heal. Fire type stick is to be powerful but lose energy. Yeah, exactly. But, Mama, where is she? She's always waiting and she's always watching and she will be...
Period.
Exactly. Period. Period, Mama.
Just as sweet as St. Lucia.
Exactly. When I heal Pokemon, I always think of the one clip of the one lady getting her hair done. Mango, are you a homosexual? Are you a gay man? Come to the stage. Infernape. That one lady. Are you a homosexual? Nobody tell Mango. Are you a homo? Okay. Mango, that is Beyonce. That one lady is Beyonce. In case you didn't know. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, Diva, but you are now... Give me your gay card. Give me your gay card. That's... Artemir's... I wouldn't expect that from you. What do you mean that's Beyonce? Gooch, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Love lesbian. Lesbian rights. Love you, girl. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Oh, sorry. And I appreciate you. You are an icon and a legend. Oh, girl. Here we go. Ugh. Am I gonna be? Please, please, please. Am I? Oh, God. I'm gonna go first. Not Rachel Dolezal. I'm genuinely so shocked. You are... I am shocked that you didn't know. That's why I'm shocked. To be completely honest. With you. Period. Oh, that's gonna be sexy, delicious, and sexy. I'm gonna give you the Rocky Helmet. Also, I wanted to ask something for anybody who would be interested in becoming a moderator in my stream because I don't have moderators. I have Corbo, but Corbo is a streamer and is also a busy woman. So if anybody would like to be a moderator in my stream, let me know. You know, because I would need a diva that would be available to be here most of the time, just to help me with the shout outs. Like nothing more, like nothing different, you know? Just to help me with a few shout outs. And all that. Sweater weather. Bam. Okay. Yeah, Darkrai is fucking annoying. I will agree with you. Ooh. Period. Let me give you this. Let's bring 2 more energies. Why does everyone hate my spooky sister? Because she is disgusting. Let's heal. And let's see. No, I cannot do anything else. Let's use the thing. It's literally a nightmare. Literally a nightmare. It's when the bottom has hemorrhoids. Got her. Don't even get me started on hemorrhoids, girl. I've had issues with hemorrhoids. Stop, because that looked like the camera was the same as WIGGLYTUFF. Are you twins? I am your dreams and your nightmare at the same time. Mama, you have a WIGGLYTUFF doll from the House of Tales doll. Exactly. I could perhaps try, even though I don't know how much about Twitch moderation. Jer, you know what? I think if you would like, I would love to have you because you're such a supportive diva being here. I love that. And it's pretty simple because like I might actually be why you need a moderator. Exactly. Yeah, that's literally why I kind of I didn't want to be too obvious about it, but that's literally why I said it. Because I need someone to, you know, to hold Miss Butter Fairy accountable for her actions. Now let me think. I have the WIGGLYTUFF card too. It was in the first pack. Okay, it scared you. A lot of people were like, and I thought it was really cool. I would love that, Jared. Thank you so much. The thing is that the fact that a lot of people were hating on her, made me like her even more and made me more obsessed with her. You know, that's kind of like what made me love her so much. Looks like a POW. What is POW? WIGGLYTUFF is like it became a little bit like a character in this stream, because when I streamed VGC, I used to do like earlier in the year, I used to do like a WIGGLYTUFF team, and people were obsessed with this WIGGLYTUFF team. Like they were obsessed with it. Poco is writing a takedown tweet of you literally this second. Exactly. You're done. Although I cannot even say anything because that's the joke that I use. Prisoner of war. I don't hate WIGGLYTUFF. You're just someone I wouldn't mess with. Well, I mean, that's very fair. Ooh, this is gonna be a 90. Hi, Pogo! Hello! How are you doing, Diva? Are you doing good? I need a red to come. If a red another Giratina. I needed a red to be here. Oh! They could have still won. They literally could have still won. He's a scary straight man. Okay, Jin, let's not bring slander to my diva WIGGLYTUFF, okay? Hold on to your horses, bitch. Now hold on. You don't even have a subscription to be treating my WIGGLYTUFF like that. Is that hold on a second. Is that the woman herself, a homosexual in STEM, Ms. Zackingball? Hello, Zach. Honestly, not good, Diva, but I'm hanging in there. I am hoping that things turn out well for you, Diva. Girl, me too. That's why I'm asking. I am hoping things turn out well for you, Mama. Sending you some good energy for a turnaround. Hello, getting to Miss Zach. Zach was a crazy person who decided to stream the entirety of March by playing Mario games. And if that's not mental health issues, I don't know what it is. You know what it is. You know. That girl had a grinder day to be at. That's crazy. I think WIGGLYTUFF girly scared them into surrendering. Maybe. Okay, so Mango, you want to battle me. Are you ready for a battle? Would you be ready for a battle? Clefairy is my favorite, so I've always had a vendetta against WIGGLYTUFF. Well, in terms of competitive, Clefairy is better. You know, Clefairy and Clefable are better. You know, Dark receives no profile pick. Oh, you know what? Completely. Hi, Lassie Furby. Honestly, hi, Mike. We just won. So far, we had 2 battles and we won because I was yapping so much, but we won. The password will be hello Dubai. Let me just. I don't know if this is case sensitive, but it's gonna be hello Dubai. This is the thing. So let me know. You wanna fight? We can fight. We can fight. We can fight, bitch. How are you recovering? Are you finally recovering from your crazy thing? Wait. from your crazy moment of being like a streamer in STEM to make better decks. I mean, can anyone battle you, or is the queue or anything we gotta do? Oh, honestly, it's just like, let's just battle. It's just like, try to win against my Wigglytuff. You know? Let's just battle. Ooh, we can battle. Like, I'm not... Today I'm doing battles with everybody. Also, Mango, no looking. And Daniel, kiss. I had a first-hand experience with Darkrai. I wasn't a size 2 so Darkrai summoned Wiggly in my nightmares. What does that mean? Is that the one Andrea? Andrea Marie Elizabeth Maxter. How are you doing, Miss Andrea? Are you doing good? I'm chilling, catching up on chores, cooking, doing me time. I love me time. I love me time. I have so much me time. You would think I'm single. Hello, Dubai. How are you doing? Let me give you a little bit of a shout out. Maxter. I don't know why. The one thing is not working, but the link is working. So follow the diva. She is a woman in STEM. She plays games and she is a homosexual. So I guess that's like everything you need to know to follow Miss Andrea. You know? I think that is more than enough. Hi, Queen. No, not this, not this. Ooh, this. Girl, that's a booty hole. Drought is a child being walked in nature by Tammy Brown. Well, you know what? Sure. Drought is literally that child. A homosexual. A what? A homosexual! Just post a Wigglytuff Titanic version. I am obsessed with this Wigglytuff. I am genuinely obsessed with this Wigglytuff. I think she's so cunty. I think she's so cunty. You know? Oh, okay, so it's the battle of the Wigglytuffs. Okay, okay. She's trying to clock me. She's trying to be funny. Has 2 destinies, Twink or Trans Diva. You know what? As many queer people do, and I think that's so real and fair. I can send my 12-inch Clefairy. Oh, okay, 12-inch Clefairy. Got it. I thought you were going to talk about. I thought you were going to say something else. But you know what's fair? Not so much of a mirror match. Guess what, bitch? I have Leaf. Wigglytuff only T. Exactly. Why does it have 12 inches? I mean, girl. I mean, some people are, as I like to call them, underground. They are so deep that it becomes like just an underground, like a subway station. It's so deep, girl, because everyone is running a train. You know, I have a Marrow Squishmallow. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's not where I thought that 12-inch comment was gonna. Me too. For a second, I was like, oh, y'all are down bad. Well, generally we are. For God, because I'm Christian. Well, that's not what I heard. I heard you like to get on your knees and pray a lot. That's what I heard. So deep that becomes an extra drill. Okay, exactly. Now clock that. Now clock that, T mama. Bam!
Bam!
Cavernous Gooch. Cavernous Gooch. I'm a Christian white woman from the South, having myself for my Prince Charming. Exactly. As any white woman would tell you that they are being groomed in this world to just wait for a man to save them from whatever they think they are saving. Oh, not for Celia. Ugh. I don't like her. I like your honesty. Most people deny being down bad. You have earned more of my respect. What do you mean by being down bad? Just so I understand. Because being down bad doesn't mean like you're like really into something or someone or whatever. Isn't that what being down bad means? Diva, I have been chronically starved for affection for over 5 years. Let me have a moment of being down bad. Well, I mean, oh. I have bad news for you, Mango. I have bad news for you, Diva. Hi, player! How are you doing, my love? You never have to apologize for being late, Diva. Don't worry. Never apologize, you know? And bam.
Period. Just as sweet as St. Lucia.
All right. Down bad is very horny. What is IIRC? I know it means something. I don't remember what it means. Usually focus towards something specifically they're down bad for. T. Ooh. I'm never gonna stop. Just as
Period.
Thank you for the beaties, everybody. Thank you for the beaties. I appreciate for the beaties. For the titties. Ooh. Cresselia was clocked. Baby, that's Piggy. Baby, that's Piggy. The Wigglytuff look. You're welcome. If I remember correctly, thank you. I knew it, but I cackled. Hi, Maximum! At the sudden face card swipe. And you're absolutely welcome. Everyone farting solidarity for Mungo. Everyone fart. Where is fart? I have a fart. Oh. Everyone fart. Just a little toot. I was screwed. I didn't get a Cresselia at the start. Well, would it really make a difference? Maybe not that bad, but dirty mind. Oh yes, yes. I am. I have a very dirty mind. I do have one. Yeah. Like it's like Luigi Mangione. Who can honestly, if they want to just. But I won't mind. I won't mind. Here's the thing. I'm gonna fart. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a grown-ass woman. As you should fight. As you should fart. And you go and you fart. Anyways, are we winning? Oh, never mind, Wig. Period player. As you should. You should go in and you should. And then you. And then. Because you ate some Taco Bell. And then again. And then. Because you ate lactose. And then. And then that's your thing. Holier things have never been said in the world. Thank you, Shiny Stone. You're absolutely welcome, Polsky. Can I start searching? I was gonna battle Lucy, right? Lucy Furby, are you ready, Diva? So real about lactose. Some people are lactose intolerant. Lactose fucks my what's the name? My acid reflux up. Bad. Oh my god, it fucks me up. It gets me like ice cream fucks me over. You see how people... I'm ready. Okay. You see how people are here passing gas? Not demure, not mindful, not cutesy. Well, we are gassy women. Yeah, again, thank you for the honesty. Embrace the dirty mind. You're absolutely welcome, girl. Is the fart a butt queef? A bweef? You know what? You make a good point. And for that point, I will give you... And then I will raise you.
No, ma'am.
And then you got an extra side of. And in the end. You know. Scientist era. It's hello Dubai Diva. Where are you? I'm searching. I can't find you. Philanthropist Queen T with those sounds. You're absolutely welcome. You're absolutely welcome. I know, like it's just part of me to be like so giving. You know, it's like so giving. Which, by the way, saying that you're gonna give your ass in Portuguese means that you're gonna bottom. Hello, Dubai. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Bean. It means that you're gonna bottom. When you give your ass, it means that you're gonna be the bottom. You know. Such great sounds. You're absolutely welcome. Lucy, are you here? Hello, Dubai. Thank you for the follow, Polsky. Are you here, Lucy? Hello? Lucy Furby. I am searching, but I cannot find you. Same in Spanish. Really? Well, I'm gonna search again. Mrs. LaDuca, the forehead queen, period. I just noticed I'm not following. That is disrespectful. You know, I didn't want to say anything. Do you think people in Dubai remember Rihanna for just her forehead? That is crazy. That's crazy work. But you know what? I think they probably, yeah. I don't know how I didn't follow you at the start of my apologies, Queen. And I think that's fair. I think it's the bare minimum. Let loose, that's still loose. Maybe it's two questions. Do you have the latest version of the app? And do you have is it because maybe it's case sensitive? Is everything lowercase? Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe that's the issue. Lucy 5 challenge wins LaDuca, not 5 challenge wins. Me when I'm delusional, I love being a delusional LaDuca. I think she's fierce. Honestly, I think she's really fierce for that. You know what? All lowercase. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I didn't know if it was case sensitive. How could you not follow this fierce, delicious diva? You know what? My titties were asking the same thing. When are you releasing that album, Shiny Stone? Ariana is quaking out of fear for your vocals. Never. Because as I always say, I know how to sing. I'm not a singer. Okay. Was the child left behind? Not the child left behind. It's okay though. We still love you. Well, I was gonna make a Married at First Sight Australia reference, but I guess y'all will probably not get it. Period. La Duca Isti. You mean the shoes or the drag queen? I mean, she's wrong. Nobody ever specified what kind of challenges. You know what? Kind of agree. I have fixed my mistake. Trust and believe. Oh my god. I would love for a Giratina to come in turn 1. Oh. Well.
Period.
Lucy, no, not looking. No looking. Oh, God. Ugh. Not this bitch. Literally presiding the future. That's crazy. Predicting, you probably meant. We won't get it because we're so young. Oh my God. This is so... What do you mean by that, Cutter? Weather. Oh, Jesus. All right. Let's see what I get. Period. Okay. You are a rat jumping around the corner looking for a food. Where is that from? Because I hear that on Evo's stream all the fucking time, and I never know where that's from. Does anybody know? Where is that from? Do we know? Also, you're legit a hidden gem. I'm so glad my brother sent me. I knew you were gonna do this because you are what? You're disgusting. You're a disgusting person. I'm so glad my brother sent me your video. I think it was the one with sending out the Urshifu and Grimmsnarl. Oh, those dance battle videos in TikTok recently. I don't think I've had. From a random content creator. I don't remember this. Like, I've never seen this video. I just know that like Evo has this video on their soundboard. Same lady who made it the American Explain. Oh, really? That's cunty. That is cunty. I will say though. That is fierce. What do you mean Arkansas? Why this is called Kansas? I don't think that's gonna be enough. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know what? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Looks like it tastes good. Gutter, what do you mean? Not a squirrel gravy? Oh my god. Time and place. Oh wow. Do not touch my pachirisu like that. So nasty and so rude. My poor little squirrel. She'd give you rabies. That's crazy. That's crazy. Don't talk about pachirisu like that. That can only mean one thing. Well, I'm confused. I'm a little bit confused, I'm not gonna lie. Bam! I mean, they do canonically eat Pokemon, but not Pachirisu. What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go? I would shove an entire bag of jelly beans up my ass, and it would only be effective if I couldn't find any of them after 24 hours. Period. So it's gonna, yeah, you're not gonna get me. No, you're never gonna get it, 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 never get it. No, 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 no. Gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Why are you doing this, girl? You're just falling. Okay. Hi, Wolfie. Has shown they eat body parts that Pokemon shed. Oh, that Pokemon shed. Okay. So they don't necessarily kill. Ooh. Okay. You know why that's good to know? If they shed. Okay, thank you for your actually moment. Okay, that's good to know. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, Diva. Do you know why you lost? Because I have this Diva right here. And I'm just gonna slap you in the face, mama. Bam! Thank you for playing, Diva. I mean, it's just apple crust shed. Is it really a gentle's life if it kills the Diva? Hi, Drake. How are you doing? You know what? We never know. Hi, Elval. How are you doing, my love? Are you good? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. That was a beautiful Wigglytuff pose. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Let me give a shout out to the Diva Elval herself. Elv, I need to watch your streams. What time do you stream, Diva? I never seem to find you live, but maybe our times do not. I had to sacrifice my other Pachi because I didn't have another two in my hand until after I died. Oh, got it. They look at me every time. Maybe if you had kept it, you probably would have won. I'm assuming. That's the hook I give. The look I give when customers don't say hello to me in the morning. I don't know. If I worked, I think if I worked customer service, I wouldn't want people to have small talk with me. You know, wasn't very gentle. Well, sometimes my slaps are not very gentle. Yeah, but imagine you petting your Appleton, then you just lick it up all the dandruff and eat it. Not yummy. For the peeps over the Twitch, I'm not that guy. I'm a different Drake. That's fine, girl. Don't worry. I'm not at work. No one is expecting you to be Drake, the singer and actor and whatever the fuck else he does. Don't worry. That would be weird that Drake would be my Twitch channel or YouTube channel. Okay. I'm gonna if no one else wants to battle, I'm gonna continue playing some ranked matches. Another dub for that forehead queen. Mike, why do you treat me like this? When you joined my stream, you would treat me so well. Now you're treating me like this, and I think it's so nasty. You're reworking your schedule. Okay, that's fine. Isn't using Celebi though? No, she's talking about my forehead, my specific forehead, because I have a receding hairline. So she just wants to humiliate me in front of my folks, friends, and family. That's what she likes to do. Someone run the Beedrill deck. Beedrill deck on shiny real quick. I want to have a Beedrill deck. I just have one Beedrill. I would love to battle, but I'm currently making food, as you should. You're literally licking up the crumbs from an apple pie. Builds up at the top when it gets extra toasty. Wolfie, I think you're getting a little bit too much into how Pokemon food works. Which honestly I respect. You know, some people have some people have mathematics ADHD, some people have like Google Sheets autism. You have Pokemon facts. Neurodivergency, you ready for another one? Receding hairline, but the chest is hairy. Okay, and I guess that's like every bear's story, you know? Like that's every bear. Let me just play one ranked and then we play another one, then we'll see. Won't give you both. I mean, if I make enough money eventually, I've been always thinking Skydogging. I've always thinking like, would I do a hair transplant in the future? You know? So I don't know if I would get a hair transplant, but sometimes I think about doing it. You know? You're opposite in what sense? You have a full head of hair, but you have a skinny, not a skinny chest, but you have a thin chest. It's smooth chest. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I personally, I would say that generally the men that have like what I like physically is going to Turkey soon, y'all. Why would I go to... Listen, why would I go to Turkey if I can just do it in my own... If I can do it in Brazil, which is one of the best countries for any type of surgery in the world, Mama? Why would I go all the way to Turkey when I can go to Brazil? You know? I just don't know the price difference. But yeah, I know my countries. I don't know why, but I feel like that full out of Wigglytuff is so identical to a pom-pom in terms of puntability. What is puntability? Oh god. We're gonna building damage. Do you believe in magic? Ooh. Oh, not her. Not her. Girl, I can't wait for April 11. I want that blood huge skin from my Invisible Woman and of course enjoy the second season. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I'm excited for that too. Well, guess what, Mimi? I'm gonna keep healing myself. Well, why would Shiny go to Turkey when he can just go to the grocery store and buy one and cook it? It took me a few seconds. Clap if you think it was funny. I read it as blood Shein skin and was so confused. Oh, out of love, Queen. You out of love. Okay, I thought you were contability. Kicking like a soccer ball. Oh my god. Now, why would you do that? The problem is, me clapping. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Period. Clap if you care. Clap if you care. Clap if you think you should suffer. Mama, I'm setting up my divas. What are you doing? Thank you, Al. Thank you. That you think I should suffer. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here and being such a supportive queen. You're such a supportive queen. I appreciate you. Come on, diva. Chop chop. Okay, who's coming out? That was not a good idea, ma'am. That was so not a good idea. That was so not a good idea. Oh my god. That was not a good idea. If I have red... No, it's another Jigglypuff. Okay. So, what we are gonna do is we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do a little healing because, you know, I don't have the thing. So let's do a little healing. Towards my Queen Wigglytuff. I just have a gut feeling that it's similar. Then we're gonna get you out. We're gonna bring you in. And then we're going to use blue to reduce any damage this bitch is gonna want to deal. And then we're gonna go and boom. You ate down. It's gonna be 70. Okay. That's interesting. So 70. I can heal. I should have put my Wigglytuff down. I can. Oh, 60. Yeah, because I Articuno looks like he uses Tumbler. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna put you here just to prepare you. I'm gonna do a little healing. And then I'm gonna bring Miss Cyrus. Ooh. And then we're gonna go. Ooh. 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 Thought she was the shit, but she wasn't even the fart. Mama, the way Miss Ice is all about. What is her name? Is it something Ice, right? I forgot her name completely. What is her name? She's all about. I mean, maybe she's into scat. Lucy, are you ready for another one? Maybe she's into scat. I don't remember, but she is all about the farts and the poops. You think Chucky, Ice Spice, thank you, are related? Well, maybe she's into. It's very scatty, and not in the singing way. Okay, I'm searching. Oh, sorry. Same password. All lower cases. Hello, Dubai. Shelly Duvall. Go. Oh. I mean, it is. It's the very why it's always about shit and fart. Ice Spice being a scat diva was never something that I was in my bingo card. I mean, people, if you really think, if you see the signs, everything's about shit and fart and all of that. Like, why? You know? It's kind of crazy that she would do that. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. A little crazy. Kind of crazy. You know what's trauma? The Netherlands not allowing this game. Oh, I heard that. I heard that the Netherlands do not allow this game, which is kind of crazy in my opinion. Twitter says, I'm a poopy, but I never smell. Ice Spice is going to Dubai. Shut up. She hit it with one note. Oh. One song with it, and she's stuck with a gimmick. I think, yeah. That's what happens with a lot of content creators, to be honest. Ooh, who said that? Like players, like you make the game even more fun. Drake, stop! Oh my god, thank you. I bypassed the Belgium Netherlands ban with a Polish App Store account. Well, see, Drake, you don't have you have your Dutch thing, and Miss Diva here has a Polish one. So clock that, T. Okay, Diva, what are you doing? Not a data scan. Scan these nuts. Did Netherlands ban it for child gambling? I don't know, but the ban is related to gambling. That's why they banned. They banned it for some sort of gambling. Slow turn. Okay. Yes, but Genshin and a lot of other gacha games are allowed, which is weird. Why would they do that? At least on the phone and stuff. On PS, it's banned. Oh, is it banned on PlayStation in the Netherlands? That's crazy. The ban is related to gambling indeed. They even whipped Balatro to 18 when it came out. Oh wow. Does the Netherlands has a lot of issues with gambling? Is it like a big thing? Was it like a big thing that they decided to go against? Is there like history on it or something? Bring someone here, Diva. Who's coming on? Come on. Guess what, Mimi? This Diva. Okay. And then we're gonna go and boom. Y'all think Porygon has the texture of Haichu candy eraser or like Lego plastic? It's so fun. Gutter Fairy, your questions are so interesting. They are very specific. They're like very specific questions about very specific situations. But I would say more like Lego plastic or like something more like metallic or Lego kind of stuff. You know, that's what I would see it. Oh god damn it, here we go. This fucking Arceus. I cannot with these bits. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Let me use Miss Gerlina. Hi, Luis! I got 2 immersive Giratinas, mama, period. Legislation made the game corner shut down. Oh, thank you for the follow, Robin. I mean, Luis, I have no control over your luck, mama, so... Bam. Okay, so we have, it's 20 more, so it's, no, yeah, they're gonna take my thing out. You know what, it's better than not having anything. Why has the metal attack being so loud this girl? I don't know. I'm just to ask you 2 questions and provoke the thought. And you know what? I think that you are a woman in STEM. The other Porygon I always thought looked like a balloon, to be honest. It does give plastic. All right, girl, I gotta go to sleep. But if you want to tell them the tea later, I will. Thank you so much for being here, girl. By the way, the tea is crazy shit. It is crazy shit. But thank you for sharing the tea with me. So Porygon is plastic, Porygon 2, and Porygon Z is a balloon. So yeah, but I guess. Ow. Ooh. That's not good. That's not good. I mean, it took me a lot of facts to get those. Can't you tell how many games I lost by playing Blaine? When I can tell you how many games lost by playing Blaine. When I wanted to use Professor Oak's research. Like, my brain just sees a node man on a card and goes autopilot. Well, fair. Diva, that's so fair. That is so fair and so real. And you're so real for that. I need to survive 1 turn. No, I cannot. Oh, yeah. I need to survive 1 turn. If I survive 1 turn, I win. Play and sleep well. Thank you, Osarusi. Oh my god, I started practicing driving yesterday. Oh, are you a young diva? I'm staying off the road. I'll directly come for you. Perfect. Great, I love that for you. I think it's fine. Yeah. Even if they get, yeah. Because it's gonna be like, yeah, 130, so it's gonna leave me with 40. And just to be a little bit annoying, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. Girl, run me over, please. Gutter Fairy, you have a husband. Stop. Bam!
Bam! Bam!
Oh, you're a girl. These young little divas that get into my chat. I'm always gagged by these young little divas. I cannot with y'all. Hi, Dazzling Dale. How are you doing, my love? Welcome in. Oh my god, I would have drawn my Sabrina's love. Well, she's turning 19 in Poland, which is a meme that means I forget. Baby, that's Biggie. Bam! Period, people. And I don't remember exactly what that is, but it's someone explained it, and then I saw the explanation. I was like, oh, interesting, and then I forgot. To Poland for my 19th. See, so she's making the meme come through. Well, divas, I have a very important question to ask everyone here. Very, very important question. Oh, I was not into not disturb. That's fun to know. Very important question for everybody. It is 8 p.m. Do you know where your pussy is? They're putting in a Polish military. Exactly. Shiny Stone will always be a young 19-year-old diva in Poland. Listen, I'm gonna be very honest with everyone. I'm okay with on my 30s. Like I'm happy being in my 30s, generally. You know? It's in your house. Can I collect it, please? Who should go home tonight and why? I think the person that should go home tonight and why is Gutter Fairy because they want to get me canceled on the internet. Instead of calling them queens, should we call them princesses, like how bears and cubs are a thing? I mean, I understand the logic, but it gives a whole different kind of like, girl, it's 9. It is here. Okay, but for me, it's 8 p.m. From my time, from the time where I am here with the divas and the dolls, it's 8 p.m. Do you know where your pussy is? It is 8 p.m. around here, so period. Woman. Oh my god, y'all are in front of me. Oh my god, stop. Crazy. Okay, mamas. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you all of your pussies, for having time with me on this Christian Monday. It is a moment in time, a moment like this. Some queens will run a lifetime for a lace front like this. Let us say bye to YouTube. Everyone say bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Everyone say bye to YouTube. We're gonna finish the stream. YouTube, thank you so much for being here. It's crazy that y'all have been coming to YouTube. I appreciate everyone so much. And it's an incredible thing that y'all are here. And I appreciate y'all. I'll be back on Wednesday. We'll be playing some VGC. So come on Wednesday. Bye, YouTube. Okay, we said goodbye to YouTube. So you bitches do not